Okay, Taurus, let's get into your video. All right, let's see what's going on, guys. We're going to go to the first week of June. Yes, we are. All right, let's see our situation, please, Spirit. First week of June for Taurus, please. Why are we dealing with something that's, oh my goodness, look how happy the sun. I was going to say unrequited love, but maybe that's behind you. Oh my God, yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is going on? Wow, this is super wild. All right, this is going to be 50-50 Taurus. Two camps, totally two camps. You know, it's funny because they were saying energetically we're having like some sort of like 3D, 5D schism. Some people are staying in the old plane while this new one that's being created as we speak, because the planets are shifting. These are type of planetary shifts we haven't seen in hundreds of years, right? These last few months. It's been wild and crazy. And last year was prepping you for this period of time. Now, some of you Taurus are going to stay with your past. Others of you are going to push through and go forward with the new thing. Now, here's what's going on. Regardless, it seems like you're all happy here in a marriage or a commitment, maybe a job or your marriage or whatever. But what I find weird is that this King of Pentacles is in reverse. And then there is somebody here that you're having, some of you are breaking up with your lover and you're fixing your marriage and your commitment. Others of you are leaving the marriage and commitment to go towards the lover. Whatever, you're happy, the sun. You're reconciling with one of them. I think it's whoever you're attracted to and whoever you have passion with. And you best believe Spirit's going to come and check. Are you sure? Wheel of Fortune. You'll be like, yeah, I know how I feel. I know I'm in love here with somebody. But something breaks your heart because something's got to go. But there you are saying, I got to talk to you face to face over this burden because it's keeping me stuck. And I had to make a judgment call. Couldn't do it anymore. But why is this King of Pentacles somebody that you had stability with on the outs? But then your marriage and your commitment is up. But your Knight of Wands is up too. This is the non-committal. This is the casual. This is the fling. Now, I don't know if some of you told your committed partner, look, I had an affair because our shit was fucked up. It wasn't working. It's still not working. And then all of a sudden they had an epiphany and said, okay, let's fix the marriage. It makes you happy. You get rid of the lover. Others of you flips. You say, this is a breakup. And this is like still happening. We'll see more when we clarify. But the marriage or the commitment's intact, and so is the happiness. So some of you are marrying a lover and you're getting rid of the old thing. Others of you, it's the other way around. But that's the central theme. Don't make it fit if it ain't yours. If you're single for years and this and that, if this is work related, somebody here, some money man or some boss person is out. That makes you happy because that gives you more money. But you've been non-committal. It's been casual for a while. You got to cross your T's and dot your I's there. All right, what's coming in? I mean, why wouldn't I see this? And this. Because let me show you something. This and this go hand in hand. Death and Ten of Swords. But this is who I was expected to come out. The lovers. We know it's a choice. We know it's free will. We know despite your odds and somebody's married. So those are one of those odds I was talking about. You choose each other. But do you? You're in your head. There's like bats up in there and they're all fighting for space. Who do I sacrifice? What do I sacrifice? Do I go for love or do I go for money and stability and have no love? This person is like a little crazy, but I'm head over heels for them. That little crazy ain't going to kill me. Let me do that. The lover is happening. Or not. Something dies. Sometimes death goes into transition. So could you be transitioning this lover into something more serious? But endings are endings. Some of you just did not take the risk and you let the lover go. Or maybe the lover just gave you no choice. Whoever you were having unrequited love with, I think that this is the one, that person that you're kind of trying to like. I just feel the pain. I feel guilt and all kind of shame and just yucky feelings. Yeah, let's continue. What's the surprise of the week? I don't want to see much more until I clarify it for you guys, because it looks weird, confusing, and complicated. And the downloads I'm getting in my head, I'm like, what? Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. You're holding on to somebody, and that's that. You're just keeping it focused. You're like, regardless of the positive and the negative, I made a plan. This is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. You can't deter me. Goodbye. So that's what's happening there. And you're just, you're like working on yourself, doing your own thing. But I think you're waiting for somebody. And you eventually end up leaving and closing the door to your past. You're not thrilled with the breadcrumbs you're getting. There's going to be a tower moment, and then there you go. Upgrade to happy connection. It's like you need this weird period of time where you have to end a chapter. Well, the chapter's pretty much done. But it's now like the physical situation of cleaning house and taking out the trash and leaving the house sparkly clean and smells of singleness for like 5 minutes. And then in comes the new person. What is the advice here for Taurus, please? Well, Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, you best believe you've got two new beginnings. Are you coming out as the mistress or the mister of the third party and someone having fun with you? Well, first of all, they're very attracted to you. But the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, that's amazing. That's having a fresh new start in love based on truth and honesty. That's the opportunity the universe is giving you. That's the opportunity I'm begging you to grab. What is the outcome of the week? Because it will change the foundation of your path, of your future. Because it will show you where you belong, where you don't belong. I think you're not interested. I don't think because you have the space for it. I think you're healing because I see unrequited love. But then we go straight into like upgrading another relationship, and that's an end of a chapter. So you begin the next one. We'll see what this unrequited love or this thing is that you're not thrilled about, that you're like, I'm over it. Okay. What is the Sun? The Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus, please. Yes, somebody here, your fire person, the person that's very attracted to you, and probably you too, comes in to talk to you heart to heart. That changes everything. It sure as shit heals you, Taurus. And you're like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is my desire. This person that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be a fire sign. Maybe they have a lot of fire in their chart, but it's the fire you feel for them. Start to manifest. What do you think you manifest? Hello, happily ever after. Goodbye to the past. Hello to the future. So why is there death, lovers, and fives of swords? This was killing you. All in, trying to choose, picking a path, letting go of your past, processing it, understanding it. It needed its full memorial, its full burial of a part of your life that's ended. It needed the process. It needed its mourning period, right? Some of you, it's the lover. Others of you, it was the marriage or commitment. This is work related. It was a partnership. It was an understanding you had with someone, but you made a thoughtful decision. You lifted the sword. You said, I'm going to be fair to everyone. And then I will take this sword and do what I got to do and make sure that I get my stability out of this whole entire thing. That's why you made the decision that you did. What did Taurus do here with this lover? Keep showing me who it is. I think the lover was very defensive against you, resisting you and pushing you away, and then kept coming back. And then because you were torn and you were flip-flopping, you were debating them. You still kind of are a little bit, but I think something happens and it changes everything. This is a new person. This is a new job. I don't think you care for it. Spirit's like, look again. Justice comes in to balance the scales. If you've been done dirty, you're getting rewarded. What are rewards? New jobs, new love, new opportunity. Others of you, it's court, it's settlement, it's fair, it's honest. Some of you are getting justice at work. Some of you are getting paid a little bit more for your hard work and efforts. But you seem to be holding on to something. And you're waiting for them to come back. I don't know if you're worried or you're scared, and this is somebody you're having a separation with. But you're keeping it focused, and you're ending a chapter. And you're creating a relationship based on truth and honesty, regardless of what it looks like after that. So what is the Ace of Cups specifically? Yes, I was right. You're going to meet somebody new and you don't have space for them because you already are dealing with an ex, a lover. You can't meet another person. You can't have person number 3. It's just too much. But you're going back and forth with them because why not? You will be. They're going to confuse the shit out of you. So tell me about the Ace of Swords. Who's this? You're telling them why you can't do this. Ace of Cups in reverse. But then you're like, wait a minute. Let me be sure. Let me withdraw my energy and make a wise decision here. Which one's going to give me most stability? You don't completely discount it, but you discount it because you're like, I'm not interested. How can you be in the circumstances that you are right now? And yes, that could be an offer. But when they're in the advice position, Spirit's like, I'm working overtime here to do this for you. Are you sure you want to What's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups? I don't know if you're ignoring this person, breadcrumbing them, just you're very short with this individual. I see a King of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be. They're just somebody very smart, very different, very just analytical, and they like to talk a lot. It's like that academic type of individual. Knight of Swords in reverse. I think you cut this person down to their knees. What is the Four of Cups, please? Or they to you? I don't know, but that's your advice. I don't think that you... I don't know, there's something about them that turns you off, too. Yeah, you're having a reconciliation with a lover. Meanwhile, you're like, what is this new shit? No. You feel bad. You feel guilt and regret. Why? Because you're so irresistible, Taurus? Nobody said that you were just born that way. You were born hot and sexy. Taurus, please. What's that? Engagement. Yeah, I had a feeling that must be the new boy or girl. Release your ex. You broke up. You're trying to reconcile with one of them. But Spirit's like, well, giving the new kid in town a shot. You're going through a honeymoon phase, so that's why you're entertaining it. But then after that's over, I think you're thinking, like, maybe not. We'll see more in the extended when we get there. Wisdom House tonight, what do you have for advice here for Taurus? Am I wrong here with those aces in their advice position? Shouldn't I give that a shot? Or am I wrong? Am I being biased? I knew it. You guys are like friggin' love magnets. That's what's going on. And you know, like Venus is here and Jupiter is kind of like kissing its ass in the sky, and they're like hugging and doing all sorts of funny shit up there. Jupiter and Venus up there is below. So it's like kissing and making up there. They're kissing and making up down here. Yeah, it's lucky, but you know, the last few weeks, not so lucky because Saturn was like, Jupiter, get the fuck out of my face. And you're like, ew. Now, mind you, Venus is your ruling planet. See, risk and love. I'm going to read both to you because they're both important. I hope you stuck around for this message. My child, my wonderful one, it's time to celebrate because love is calling to you. Open your heart and receive my blessing. I was right. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life right now. Some of you, it's a new child. Hello, new grandparents or new parents. That could be love too. There's a responsibility to this also. You must give love freely without condition. Okay, there is something else here to consider. Love can be a very confusing force and can sometimes ask you to sacrifice something of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important existence. Trust love. Fuck that. Give it a shot. Because this person could have been a stepping stone into your new life. I hate to be cruel. Crosswatcher, don't kill me, because that's the same shit could be happening to you too. Now, risk is here. This is you taking that risk. Let's hop on over there. Yeah, right there. My child, you've come to a place where you are being asked to take a risk and try something new and different. Rather than worry about how things are going to turn out, why not take that risk? Why don't you take that faith and that leap? No matter what happens, something important is going to be experienced. This is a sign that you can prove something to yourself. And when you accomplish it, you're going to be so proud that you did it. Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you're taking? If the answer is no, then obviously don't do it. But if it's yes, I will give you wings to fly and I will catch you if you fall because you took the risk. They will be there for you. Your risk should not be motivated by boredom. This is a symbol of consequence as well as courage and reward. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. I will see you guys at the extended members, subbies. Now, the subbies on TikTok are now called my LPs. It's kind of funny. Someone named it that. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.